Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Not a beer review today, a pub review. Going on in my series of doing pub reviews, this is something I'm passionate about. I'm as passionate about the beer as I'm about the pubs I drink it in, and also about the beers I drink in the background. Um, Today I've visited my wife. She did the Robin Hood half marathon today, so as a little treat afterwards, an excuse for me to go to the pub as well. Not that. Um, we went up to the Robin Hood and Littlejohn pub in Arnold. We'd just been to the Blue Monkey pub in Arnold called the Organ Grinder. These pubs are 100 yards apart, and my God, they are the pubs in Arnold to go to. Arnold is a town on the outskirts of Nottinghamshire. It's literally about a mile away from my house, probably a bit more. Um, but yeah, Robin Hood and Little John, been in there many times over the years, many times. Uh, Always going, there's no issues, there's no bouncers, there's no issues with troublemakers. Lincoln Green pubs don't promote themselves to be that type of pub. It's a family friendly pub with, you know, dogs are allowed in. It's great to have it. Give a dog a stroke as you're having your pint. So today we walked in. We went into the right hand side, like the old fashioned bar area. There's two sides, and then you've got there's two sides to the bar. You've got the area where it's like a wooden floor. You sit down at seats. Then you've got the other side, which is my class is more slightly old fashioned. Um, but nice because there was nobody in there at the time. Everyone was sat outside in the courtyard, embracing the sun, as you can probably see from in the background, because or shining in, as it were. On the bar today, fantastic selection on the bar. They had Right Lion at a special price of £1.95 a pint. That is a stunning price. And had I not been driving, because I was driving, wife's been on the marathon. We're not getting buses or taxis. So I was driving, so I could only have one pint in there. Sadly, it's one of those things. I could have done with about 5 pints, but she's going to go in the hot tub in a minute and chill out while I cook dinner. Dutiful husband. And so on the bar they had Tuck, which is a porter, Marion, Archer, Hood. They also had Arrow. Arrow is an American pale ale, 4.5%, citrus, orange, and pine. I have done a review of it. Check it out. Check it out. There was also an Everard's, I think it was Sun Chaser, the beer. Lots of cider options, lots of spirits, as you can imagine. Uh, the staff themselves, very decent. I actually got to speak to the landlord. So yeah, nice bloke. And he actually went through and he didn't have to look at the beer to know what the flavour of the beer was. That is always interesting. It's like me when I worked at Sainsbury's. People would come up to you and say, "Oh, excuse me, could you tell me if there's a red wine that's a Shiraz and this and that?" And yeah, this is probably one. This suits you. You know your product. Knowing your product when you work in either a supermarket on the booze aisle, as I did, or in a pub, knowing your beers, he rattled off exactly what Arrow was, which I was impressed with. And yes, I did notice that. And yeah, the pub itself, clean pub, toilets are clean. It's a friendly pub. It's a family-friendly pub with a great selection of cask, and I mean cask beers. And in fact, the boss of Lincoln Green, Anthony, he really plaudits this pub the pub is ran so efficiently to get the best out of the casks in the optimum conditions for cask beer. And this is something that Lincoln Green really are very big on, is promoting cask and getting the best out of it, which I can absolutely understand. you know um Fantastic range. Yeah, we had a nice time in there. In fact, we wanted the quiet spots. So today for us it was nice, it was quiet. The wife was checking out social media. I actually did a beer review in there, sneaky beer review, as you do, and when you're sober. and try and do a quiet beer review so no one notices. And whether they did or not, I don't know. They will do because it'll be on the internet now. It's already on the internet, and this is coming afterwards. Obviously, I'll probably post this tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, trying to get at least whenever I go to a pub and trying to catch up. I'm still a few pubs behind on the beer reviews and even restaurant reviews. But restaurant reviews, I'm not so bothered about putting on the mainstream. I'm going to do them and just post them and leave it at that. But yeah, cracking pub. You've got it. If you come to Arnold, if you come to the north of Nottingham, you've got to be trying this pub. You'll spend a night in. You don't need to go anywhere else. You can have a good. You can have a chat. There's no bloody music on. You can have a chat, have a beer, have a chat, go through the bar, whatever they've got, pint of each. Jobs are good, and that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying it. On the Robin Hood Beer Festival on the Thursday night, I'm meeting up with a few of the beer reviewers who are coming down, YouTubers, I'm from YouTube, and we're going to meet up in there at some stage in the night, have a few beers, and just sample a bit of decent beer, and hopefully go down the Blue Monkey pub as well. So, would I go there again? It's a daft question, really, but yes, of course. I'm always looking out for the new stuff that they've got on the bar. Out of 5, for me, one of the very best pubs that I've ever been in. I love the family orientated pub. As a person who I don't look for trouble. I go out for a drink. I want a drink, a chat, talk to people you've never chatted to before. Just have a laugh. It's what it's about, isn't it? It's what life's about. Going out for a chat, and that is what the whole picture's about. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.7. Yeah, I love the place. Always have done, always will do. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you all for watching and commenting and liking and all that sort of stuff. Subscribing even. Hey. And make sure you get yourself down there. Great pub. Cheers. I'm tired now. All this talking.